Hi folks, Sean here again. Over the last few days I've received several private messages from people assuring me that the Bundy family is a very, very nice family and that Mr. Bundy himself is a nice man. I don't doubt this, okay? Most Americans, whether you agree or disagree with them or not, if you sit down at the kitchen table with them, you'll find out they're fairly decent people. What happens, unfortunately, is that sometimes people have a brain thing. That even happens to very nice people. Most people, for example, try to avoid the federal government at any cost. Mr. Bundy has been trying to provoke a confrontation with the federal government for 20 years. That's obviously a brain thing. If you're sitting around trying to figure out how to get into an armed conflict with the federal government, that's kind of an inherent thing. So anyway, because this one guy has had this brain fart, now we're facing armed insurrection in the center of the United States, and democracy itself is teetering on collapse. I mean, is this going to be one of those amusing footnotes in history? The wealthiest, most prosperous nation in the history of Earth collapsed because of grazing fees? Really? Really? Is that where we're going? No. Here's my proposition. If just 50,000 of us kick in just $20, we ourselves can pay Mr. Bundy's grazing fees, get this whole stupid thing out of the way, and have this done with. Now, some of you are going to balk at that. But I got to tell you, this is the best kind of socialism. It solves a social problem, it helps out an individual, and it furthers and advances democracy. This is a win-win-win all the way around. And we can still hold Bundy Fest in some other godforsaken ravine in the desert. And who knows, maybe Mr. Bundy will have his own forehead-slapping moment and knock whatever the thing is back in place. What do you say, folks? $20 to advance democracy?